Hey guys, so I'm just going to pop into the Brompton Junction in Covent Garden in London and give you a quick tour around, maybe show you how to fold and unfold a Brompton and give you a quick look at some of their latest products. Fantastic shop if you're into your Bromptons or bicycles in general. Definitely pop down and have a look around.
The new nickel. Here it is.
This is Yavor, Mr. Brompton. Well,
Mr.
one
Brompton.
of Mr. Bromptons.
One of many Mr. Bromptons out there. The coating is really nice because it's a bit more durable. Quite scratch resistant as well, from what we've tested. The whole project's been in development for quite a few years now and it's been through a lot of iterations, but this was the last finish that we've settled on. Cool thing with something like this as well is that we don't also just do things superficially on the top. They are also nickel on the inside as well. The same process is used in deep sea drilling platforms, so the finish is the hardest wearing that we've tried so far. And a £400 extra on top of a standard build with 5,000 production units. It's going to be pretty special out there on the road.
Sure, yeah, you're not going to see too many of them. And this particular one you're saying is a titanium version as well.
So on this particular one we also added the titanium forks and the titanium rear triangle, making things 740 grams lighter and also adding a little bit of comfort to the ride.
And a little bit of cost.
A slight bump in cost as well.
So this is what, $2,000-ish?
Going to be around the £2,000 mark when they go on sale. The cool thing is all 5,000 units are going to be individually numbered on the back.
Wow.
So you can hopefully track down your favorite number through a dealer.
Yeah.
Be able to get something pretty cool for yourself, maybe a 007.
Oh, awesome. Oh yeah, I bet you that one's already spoken for, maybe by you.
Well, you never know, you never know.
Yeah, it's lovely. Really, really nice. I remember seeing when I had a factory tour about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
I think a few of the staff were trialling them then or something. I saw a few and they were kind of secret. They were mentioned, but I wasn't allowed to take any pictures of them.
The thing with the nickel, it was never a project that was going to go ahead at a particular moment. We didn't know when to actually implement it properly, but we saw this as a good opportunity to match it up with the black components as well.
Sure.
And make it a little bit more special for what it really is and make the bike stand out a little bit more as well.
Yep. And over there we have, is that one of the original Bromptons in the...
bike number 15, still folds down the same way.
Late 70s?
Early 80s, 1981 or 82 for what we know, but it's pretty special.
It's amazing how it's still, I know it's completely different, but it's not, as in it still looks, the shape and the design is fundamentally...
If you know how to fold the Brompton, you can fold this as well.
Wow.
So it's pretty cool in that regards. And special things like the hinges should receive a mention because the technology has just come so much far from where we started.
Sure.
But the basics of the design is still there. Now production is definitely giving you a lot more dependable product.
Yep.
But even with this, a lot of the engineering difficulties that were at the time have been overcome in a left field thinking sort of way, which is quite essentially British.
Yep. That's lovely. And then these down here?
These are a limited run of 150 bikes we did alongside with Brooks. As a reference, this is bike number 12.
Okay.
And the special thing about them is they are quite particular in their paint scheme. The colour is not available for any Brompton bike, and couple that with the very lovely Brooks saddle and grips and the very, very cool sounding bell.
Yeah, I love that bell. I saw that
Again,
upstairs.
something a little bit of special to roll on the streets.
Yeah.
Couple that with a little saddlebag. There's also a little toolkit, Brooks toolkit in there. 3-speed, S-type, all of them come in one configuration, and these two are the remnants of an initial order of 15 that went in the space of about 5 days.
So they're all sold already? The first initial 15
that we had are pretty much gone. These are the only two left.
Wow.
In the span of 5 days.
Amazing. Could you bring that over into the light just so I can see?
Of course.
I love the colour. It's like a grey green. Would you say that is? Or?
Yeah, we've had quite a few very positive responses for the colour. It's also a gloss finish. That's something that we don't normally do.
Sure.
But it does make the bike pop a little bit more when you put it out on the sun.
Yeah. That's really cool. It's good. I love the fact that Brompton, they've started introducing lots of different colours over the years, and now they're really getting into customising them, aren't they? With the limited edition runs, one-off models, the really special, like the nickel plating. Obviously, the raw lacquer was one of the first big things they did with the titanium. And then
Some more interesting things to come as well in 2017.
I bet you, I've heard rumours about an electric bike or something, but you probably can't comment on that.
More changes than an electric bike as well.
Okay.
Funnily enough, I test rode one of the prototypes at the Williams Formula One factory.
Oh wow, okay.
Last year.
Yep.
And yeah, it's pretty cool.
Amazing.
Pretty cool.
And then, well, maybe we'll finish on your machine here. I think have I put the saddle down there?
Yeah.
I think you've got like the longest inseam or inside leg measurement in the whole world. So normally, can you whack that back up to where it would normally be?
Yeah. So yeah, I did some measurement on it. It was about a 15 centimeter drop from saddle to seat post. So it pretty much mimics.
Amazing. Like a time trial bike or something.
Yeah, pretty much mimics a TT bike on the road. It even comes with a TT ring as well.
Yeah, no, it is the ultimate time trial Brompton. For those of you who don't know, Yavel's probably one of the top 3 fastest people on a Brompton. So it's not just for show, this thing's serious. So if you see him on a road bike, yeah, just steer clear. Don't think you can beat him, because you probably can't.
Wow.
But yeah, no, it's an awesome machine.
It's meant for commuting now in a commuting mode, but hopefully in the summer we'll get some more kit on it.
Yeah. Right, so we're just, well, I'm not. He's going to do a quick demo on how to unfold and fold your Brompton. Well, how quickly you can actually do it. This is on
do it pretty quick.
This is on a standard. This is one of the Brooks edition Bromptons, which are fundamentally is a standard clamp, standard everything. So it's the same in all the Bromptons.
Best one to showcase it as well, I think.
Best one to demonstrate.
You start with the handlebars, just push those down, swing them around, tighten up the handlebar hinge like so. Do the folding pedal and then lift up the seat, and then you flick both wheels out, tighten up the mainframe hinge like so. That's it.
Done. And so you've done what I call like the double flip. So strangely, even when I'm racing and trying to do mine, I still do the single.
Yeah.
The single out, like the traditional way, I guess. But
you can go even quicker than this to fold it if you undo both of these hinges.
Right.
Like so. And then distract your audience with a change of topic.
Yeah.
Move away from the fact that you've undone your hinges.
Yeah.
Just do this.
Oh wow. Oh my god. That was insane. That was nuts. Wow.
Most of the time, it's mostly about finger work. So when you take that out of the equation,
that's
you can really go quite crazy with it.
For those of you who don't understand, it's this that takes the time and especially when you're in a race situation, trying to get your finger to do that fast when your sort of nerves are going is probably the hardest bit, isn't it?
Yeah, you really have to be calm when you do this.
You really have to be calm, and there's so much of it. Like when I'm getting ready for mine, like if I get this like that, so the hinge doesn't, because you kind of, there's little things you can do, can't you, to sort of make it better. But that was, mate, that was impressive.
The magic trick there.
that was really amazing.
It comes along with practice, and it's a lot of times people find them difficult to fold and unfold. And
Yeah.
obviously, it's not a really easy to use way, but if you just know where to grab what and have the most amount of leverage over the whole movement, you can make this look as easy as it is.
And now do it unfold just for dummies slowly. This is how your average punter should unfold a
So
Brompton.
just again with your palm, just facing down, push it, pop the handlebars out, tighten up the handlebar hinge like so. As your hands are down here, you can undo your folding pedal, and then open up the clamp, lift your seat post, and this will unlock everything to be unfolded.
Yep.
And then, whilst you want to grab it here, showing people your watch and place your hand on the seat post, you just go up and down with your rear wheel and bring the front wheel around. The rear wheel will click into place, you lean the bike away from you, and this closes the hinge automatically, so all you have to do is tighten up your mainframe hinge, and that's it.
Wow.
Bike is ready
Amazing.
to pedal, even in a slow, descriptive way.
Yep.
And the good thing is you can actually, if you follow those steps in reverse, so mainframe hinge, the same motion but in reverse with the flick, seat post down, pedal, and then handlebar hinge like so. Bike's folded up.
Amazing.
Nice and easy.
For those of you who don't know, like these hinges, they might look lightweight and quite sort of small and flimsy, but believe me, you know, I'm 95 kilos, and in fact, I rode my Brompton all the way up outdoors for 2 hours of serious, serious, intense kind of riding, and neither of the hinges came even close to loosening up. So they're very good at. They tend to stay tight, don't they? Even in a race.
They are designed quite well.
Yeah.
It's definitely quite a critical component for us.
This is what I love about the junction, that you just come in here, look, even the workshop, look at those bikes. Obviously there's no one in here because it's a weekend, but during the week there's 1 or 2 mechanics?
One mechanic at the moment, 2 hopefully soon.
Sure. And then you've just always got an array of different Bromptons, different colours.
Yeah.
I mean, there's probably 1,000 colour combinations now, hey? Or endless.
16 million and something combinations for all the options that we offer.
Wow. Okay. So it's physically impossible to even stock 1% of the amount of options.
Yeah.
But if you wanted, you know, if you wanted a big selection of bikes, Bromptons, colours and stuff, then come down to the Brompton Junction, because you've normally got enough to make most people happy. And obviously you can order your sort of custom one if they don't have that. And the build time on them?
4 to 6 weeks.
So it's still 4 to 6 weeks. That's amazing.
Even for titanium now as well, which was something that we couldn't offer in the past, but we've managed to catch up. So
and you had a shortage of titanium for a while, didn't you? Like there wasn't. Supply was quite bad, but you got on top of that. And this is really cool as well. Is this live or not live today?
Yeah, it is actually live.
So they work all weekend now as well then?
Yeah, there's the weekend shifts.
Yeah.
And now the other introduction is if you hashtag anything with Brompton on Instagram, it will show up on the second screen there as well.
Oh, awesome. Well, there you go.
So, yeah.
But yeah, no, I find this particularly interesting, the Brompton build rate and stuff. And they've got that, if you go into the factory, which you can't normally do, but when you do go down there, they've got that up, they've got massive displays in the top, so even the people there that are working there sort of know, you know, where their target is, how they're doing. But very impressive. So we got hourly target 13. I'm sure when I went a few years ago, it was at like 8 or 7 or 8, and it's
now in the new factory premises we have 2 production lines as well, and that will increase the production rate. But what it also enables us is when we have special edition bikes or anything like that, makes us a lot more flexible to produce them along the standard bike without a major interruption like we had to do for the black edition. Because what we did for the black edition, even the nickel, they're all produced within a particular time where we only produce that bike, and
so you have to shut the rest of the production line effectively. Customers bikes, everything's just focused on that. But now with the new one, you can have custom production one line, one-offs, or excess in the other line.
So that's what you get with more space, and also when we bring the painting in-house, hopefully in the next couple of years, we'll be able to get a really good selection of colours, and maybe something even more custom might be up there as well.
Fantastic. Well, that's exciting. Well, thanks a lot for all your insight and your knowledge there, everyone. Look forward to a lot of racing this year.
Hopefully,
yeah,
some good racing it. Hopefully to come.
Yeah. Cheers for tuning in as always, guys. Thanks a lot.